I know we talked about the Luka trade on a prior episode.
Yeah.
I don't think we've talked about all the events that ensued for Dallas after that trade and how unfortunate it's been. I mean, it's just aged really, really poorly.
It's still early.
I mean,
It's still early, bro.
You think?
I for Dallas' sake, yes.
I mean, sure, if they have a 10-year outlook, it's too early.
Yeah.
But would you say this season is chalked? Like, if you're AD, do you suit up one more time?
AD wants to suit up. I just read that. AD wants to suit up. I'm just glad I'm not in the decision-making process.
Yeah.
It's just...
Would you suit up if you were him?
Me? I mean, they're still in kind of like the playoff picture, right?
Yeah, where are they at?
Yeah, I think it depends where they are in the standings. I know in the West Conference,
11th.
Yeah, I think it probably
So
just
they're out of
depends
the play
on
at the present time.
Yeah, but like the West, I mean, it's you win one game, you go from 11th to 8th. I don't know. I just think it depends on when I'm ready to get back and I'm healthy, where we are.
I don't know, brother.
The reason I feel for Nico Harrison, right? Because you make that trade, and already he's getting flack for making the trade. But there's a world where you make the trade. You have a healthy AD, a healthy Kyrie, Lively back. Everyone comes back, and then they have like a solid season, and they build for long run.
Trades are like for what they were going to do. They had a good team, and it was
plans always go as planned.
Yeah,
for sure.
It wasn't a bad trade in the sense of, assets. It was a bad trade in terms of names and future and those kind of things. But
I mean, it wasn't a good trade.
Are we gonna act like AD not AD?
AD's a top 10 player.
Yeah, we saw what the first game he did. The first game he had. Like
Okay.
he has.
All right, question for you. Would you do the trade?
Would I do the trade? No.
Okay.
I wouldn't do the trade.
That's
My only point was that you can say what you want about the trade, but the events after the trade that have ensued pretty much make it undeniable.
Yeah, but that's one you can't predict. It's like you can't predict. Kyrie gonna go down with a season and injury. Lively gets hurt right away. Gaffer gets hurt. Like PJ Washington gets hurt. Like you can't.
Much more players got hurt too.
Yeah, it's like they had a really bad month of injuries, and it's like you can't.
It also doesn't help that like the fans are like,
yeah,
every time a player's at the free throw,
yeah.
Every time fans at the the players at the free throw line, they're chanting, "Fire Nico." Yeah. Like it's just, I mean, it's just everything. I think is a big distraction. For Dallas.
If those guys didn't get hurt, they would be probably a top 3 seed in the West right now.
I agree.
And the narrative would be different. I don't think it would be, we love Nico, but it might not be fire Nico every free throw, maybe every other free throw or every other trip to the line, but it wouldn't be every single time.
It's a series of unfortunate events.
Yeah.
Did you ever read that book growing up?
I was just thinking.
Love that book.
Yeah.
Series, I should say. Let's talk about PJ. I feel like rarely do you see someone signed to a 10-day and feel the impact in the way that it's been felt with PJ Tucker. Would you agree? Like when you talk about a locker room presence or a vet presence, like do you feel that?
I think so. He's been great in terms of being vocal and talking to guys individually and doing those kind of things. I think with him, and I think all of us, struggle with finding the right time to address certain things and holding certain guys accountable, in a group setting. I think that's, something that everyone's trying to figure out. But I know with him, he's been great for, myself and other guys, talking to us out of, his experiences, what we see out there, what we can do, those kind of things. So he's been, he's been great, and having him around for a longer time, can only be beneficial.
See the Hirachi 2K4s?
Those are fire.
Yeah,
one of my favorite shoes growing up.
Ever.
Yeah,
one of my favorite shoes growing up. Debate: were those better than Hyperdunks?
Ooh,
the original Hyperdunks.
The The original.
It's a really good
dunks
question.
were crazy.
I have a thought, but go ahead.
For the Hirachis, bro.
I think the Hirachis are more, in my opinion, are a more iconic silhouette. I enjoyed playing in hyperdunks more.
Mm-hmm.
Valid. 100% valid. I agree with you. More importantly, Baylor won.
They beat
Alabama won. I need Colorado State to beat Memphis.
I needed Baylor to lose.
Iowa State's going to win. Duke will win. Yeah. So
who did you each pick to win? You didn't do a bracket, did you?
I haven't even watched the game yet.
I picked the Johnnies.
Unfortunately.
You picked the
The Johnnies.
Oh, these are Giants. I didn't pick the Johnnies. I got them going pretty far. But I actually have Florida. I have Florida winning. I had Nova in the Elite Eight though.
Okay. When?
Next year.
Okay. Question on the Johnnies. Obviously, Rick Pitino has always been an amazing coach, right? He's always been up there, but I feel like to do what he's done in another conference with another team, I don't know, what does this do for you guys, for him, and like the conversation in terms of like elite college coaches? Like, are you surprised to see them there?
No.
Mm-mm.
Not at all.
The thing I think that's really cool about that is
The hood's off, by the way.
I mean, this conversation's gonna be great.
No, I just
No, the hood next to the glasses.
I got a little warm.
Then the hoodie.
The way, I mean, you've seen like little clips of him talking to his players, and it's still that fiery Rick Pitino, energy. It's not like, the climate obviously in college is different. Where you kind of have to do a little bit more babying and coddling and recruiting your own players and doing all that. He's
adjusted to it.
Yeah, he still is doing a good job of, going at guys and holding guys accountable and those kind of things. So that's what I think is really cool, because I feel like that part of it is kind of going away, and now it's more just a business. And
From the outside looking in, I feel like he's adjusted to the time of college basketball. Obviously, the clip of him talking about him not recruiting high school players, I mean, it's pretty wild. That's a pretty wild statement.
Just going straight to the portal?
Go straight to the portal, which, I mean, makes sense, right? If players want to use it to their advantage, all right, coaches, it's free reign for you guys. You guys use it to your advantage. Right?
He also said this team, for as well as they're doing, was not built strict, like with a massive NIL budget compared to some of the others. He came out and said that. Yeah. Obviously, he's had the support of the Body Armor founder, actually.
Yeah.
Rapoli.
But, I mean, the more you win, I feel like
the bigger the budget.
But it's interesting. I mean, as a coach, he hasn't changed.
Yeah. Rick Pitino is the first head coach in Division I history to win a regular season conference title with 5 different schools. Yeah, I mean.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, I think he'll go down as...
What?
I was going to say, obviously, a top coach, but that's not a surprise. So.
For sure.
I mean, he's one of them.
Yeah.
Top 10.
Yeah, for sure. But I was going to say that, but...
Top 5?
I didn't. I don't know.
Okay, name me 5. If you say you don't know, name me 5.
Jay Wright.
John Wooden. Who? Jay Wright who?
John Wooden.
Okay, 2.
Oh, wow, we're going pretty far back.
Coach K.
The last 3 spots are tough.
There's a couple guys I'm like, I don't think they were great coaches, but I think they were great recruiters.
You're not going to say Roy Williams, though?
I think he was a great recruiter.
I wouldn't.
No?
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
really?
I think he was a great recruiter.
Boeheim, Calhoun?
I feel like we're missing a lot.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Boeheim was great, but I'm going to say Calhoun just because he has more championships.
Mark Few?
I think he cracks the top 10.
Yeah.
He has a conversation for the top 10. I feel like obviously if he gets a championship.
Billy Donovan.
Billy Donovan had a great run.
Is that 3-peat?
2-peat.
2-peat.
Repeat. 2-peat. Repeat. Back to back.
He's not top 5, but Bill Self is up there.
Bill Self is a hell of a recruiter. Yeah. I talked about this a long time ago. I was ready to commit on the spot. For him just visiting my school.
There was a period at one point in time, I think he might have ended his career this way.
Izzo.
Calipari.
Izzo. Calipari. Bill Self had more conference championships than conference losses.
Who did?
Bill Self at one point.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Damn.
Crazy.
It's crazy. I actually at one point I want to dive into that. I want to talk about the best college coaches.
I mean, I forgot who said Izzo.
Me.
Izzo's a great one.
Yeah. Remember the article that we did? One of our writers did. I think it was James. Talked about where you would have went if you didn't go to Nova.
I remember he asked me about it.
Who'd you say?
It was either going to be Rutgers or Penn State.
Oh,
I don't know one of them.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been in the league.
Was VCU up there for you?
No.
You look like a VCU type of guard.
No. I mean, I took like a visit there, but they were never.
They offered you?
Mm-hmm.
How many offers did you have?
I don't know, like 20 something.
All D1? Sorry. Oh, were they?
Yes, they were all D1. There was one JUCO.
You didn't have any JUCO offers, Jalen?
You
didn't have any JUCO offers?
6th grade.
Did you?
No.
I don't know. I feel like there was people getting offers in 6th or 7th grade.
Oh, yeah. Maybe 7th Woods.
7th Woods for sure.
March Madness is back, baby. Go Nova.
You know what that means. Tommy John can't protect against bracket busters, but with their limited edition tournament collection, they can guarantee you a distraction-free viewing experience all tournament long.
Avoid a backcourt violation with wedgie-proof underwear. No picks, no rolls. They're silky smooth, breathable, don't ride up. And look, they got basketballs on.
And they make me feel confident. The special edition March Madness design is so sick. I really wish I had these back in the day when we had a legendary tournament run. With thousands of 5-star reviews, Tommy John doesn't have customers, they have fanatics like me.
Once you get yours, you'll see why Tommy John sold over 20 million pairs of their high-quality underwear.
Don't miss out. Your March Madness won't be complete without some baller Tommy John underwear, the real MVP of March. Get 20% off site-wide right now at TommyJohn.com/roomies.
Breaking news from Bet365. New customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. Sign up, deposit $10, place a bet for $5, and get $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. Bonus bets can be used on the spread, totals, player props, futures, and so much more. Whenever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365.